Well, today we have the pleasure to talk with the Asian sensation Neil Magny, who is fighting Michael Chiesa in the main event of the second card of the year from Fight Island, and he's also number one in the UFC welterweight rank. Well, Neil, it's great to having you here in Somos MMA. Welcome, man.
Thank you guys so much. A pleasure to be on here with you guys.
Perfect. Well, first of all, we want to know how are you, man? How was that camp in between the holidays and all that of the end of the year and stuff?
Man, this whole year, this whole training camp, I feel like everything has been just going according to plan and going how it was supposed to. Early this year, I was able to fight, 2020, I was able to fight 3 times in 5 months and win all 3 of those fights. And it set me up for a great end of the year where I was potentially going to fight in December. Fortunately, I ended up getting COVID. My whole family did. So it kind of restricted me being able to fight at the end of 2020. But the cool thing about it is, like, even after getting COVID and after being pulled away from the gym, I feel like it was actually beneficial. It kind of forced me to kind of take some time to rest and focus on my family and really prioritize different things in my life at that moment.
Perfect. Neil, you told us you are in Vegas right now, but we want to know how's going to be your schedule before heading up to Fight Island.
Yeah, so right now is the crazy is pretty the schedule is pretty crazy. It's pretty hectic. Things are changing day by day. So right now I'm just trying my best to be fluid and just kind of go with the flow and see what happens. Like, as of now, I'm in Vegas. We're gonna quarantine for the next 48 hours before boarding the flight to Abu Dhabi. The flight will be taken off early Monday morning. But like I said, at this point, it's just kind of going with the flow and just kind of just kind of accepting things as they come, so to speak. Right? You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things that are out of my control. I can't get myself too worked up or too worried about things that I can't control at this point.
And Neil, which is your strategy for this fight? Did you change something from last year to this one? Are we going to see something new from you?
Absolutely. I've been working a lot in the gym to kind of change my whole style, so to speak. In the past, I've been known as being a volume puncher, going out there and really pushing the pace against guys. Knowing that I'm able to go to distance with anyone and really push the pace, I'm putting more of an emphasis into the strength and performance side of my training. I've been really focused on explosive power and that kind of thing. So going into this fight with Mike Chiesa, I'm really excited to just kind of show that work and show how it pays off with what we're going to be doing in the weight room with the techniques I've been picking up as well.
And what challenge do you think that Michael Chiesa brings to you?
He's definitely a difficult fighter to face. I mean, at this point, he's undefeated at welterweight. He's beaten 2 tough guys who I fought. One guy he finished, the other guy he beat by decision. So he's definitely a difficult fighter to fight. I know he has real good world-class grappling. He's a relentless grappler. So there's definitely some difficulties going to the table in that fight, but nothing I haven't seen before, nothing I can't handle. So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Mhm.
Neil, talking about that, what kind of fight do you think we're gonna see on the next Wednesday? Probably striking. It's gonna be an all striking display or no?
It's be all around. I mean, I definitely have some new tools in the striking department that I want to go out there and put on display. But at the end of the day, Mike Chiesa is really good at closing the distance. So I would definitely expect some grappling changes in there. But I expect this fight to be just nonstop action packed. I mean, he's a guy that's looking to make a name for himself in the welterweight division. I'm looking to do the same, and I feel like that's the recipe for a great fight. So I'm excited to go out there and put on an entertaining fight for the fans.
Your 2020 was one of the best for a UFC fighter. And which are your expectations till the end of the year, man?
At this point, to hit the ground running, man, I'm very fortunate to be able to fight early 2021. That gives me 11 more months to compete before the year's up. So I'm just looking forward to going out there and get as much done as possible. I mean, the goal for me at the end of the day is become a UFC world champion. So whatever it takes to get there, I'm willing to do. So being able to fight early in January just kind of sets the stage for me to set up some bigger things later on this year.
And Neil, what do you think about the current state of the division? Because Kamaru Usman was supposed to defend his belt against Durinho, but then all the COVID stuff happened and the fight was postponed. And then there are talks about Masvidal fighting Colby, but there's nothing confirmed yet. So, what do you think about that? How do you think that the division will move on this year?
So for me, I'm partially excited because I get this. I'm excited that the Usman fight with Gilbert Burns is finally set and that thing is moving forward. But at the end of the day, I feel like it sets the stage for me to go out there and make a case for myself to be the guy to fight for the title. I mean, I know a lot of people have Usman and Covington in mind for like the next
Match.
Gilbert Burns, but I feel like it gives me an opportunity to go out there and pretty much make a case for myself to be the guy that's mentioned in the conversation as far as who's next to fight for the title.
Mm-hmm.
According to that, John Michael Chiesa are coming to the fight with 3 wins in a row. Where do you think a W is going to put you in matter of a championship opportunity, man? Or maybe fight with a top 3 ranked guy?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think if a dominant performance against Mike Chiesa throws me in the top 5 of my division, with guys like Leon Edwards who are looking for tough competitors and looking to make it a name for themselves in this division, I definitely see a dominant win over Mike Chiesa. Give me a fight with a guy like Leon Edwards before half the year is over with.
Mm-hmm.
If everything goes well to you, man, do you want the fight against Leon Edwards or you are heading up to another rival? You are pointed out. Sorry.
I think fighting against Leon Edwards makes the most sense at this point. I mean, he's ranked in the top 5. He's on an 8-fight win streak. He's definitely a guy who has a case to be fighting for the title next. So I definitely feel like a fight against Leon Edwards is the next step after I get past Michael Chiesa.
Do you think this is gonna be the year you pass GSP for the most wins in the welterweight division, man?
Absolutely, it's the year that I get to make history. I get to go out there and set a new record as far as the most wins in the UFC history for welterweights. I know I tied Roger Werther in the past for getting the most wins in calendar year. Now Kevin Holland as well. So to go out there and set a new record or standard as far as most wins in the welterweight division is something I definitely welcome, and I can't wait to go out there and actually get that crown, so to speak.
Thank you very much, Neil. I hope you get that W, my man.
For sure, definitely. Thank you, guys.
Gracias por visitar Somos MMA en YouTube. No olvides suscribirte a nuestro canal y activar las notificaciones para seguir disfrutando de nuestro contenido.